So when your computer first boots up, you will see that after a while, after all the programs have loaded the menu bar, that the Google Drive window pops up. And what that is really you signing up your computer into Google so that you can synchronize your files seamlessly with your Google Drive account through the school. This folder on your desktop is a shortcut to the folder for Google Drive that actually lives inside your teacher folder. But the shortcut there is supposed to make this easier for you. So once you've signed in here with your Google Drive account, then you can put all your files in this folder and your work will automatically get synchronized to the cloud. So in case your computer crashes or you need access to your files from anywhere, you can get to them through Google Drive on the web. So please take a minute to sign in here. Once you've signed into Google Drive, it'll open your Google Drive folder, and also you'll see the synchronization status in the menu bar here from the little Google Drive app. So at any time you can click there to see what's happening. It also shows you how much storage space you have available on your Google Drive on the web, and you can also change some of your preferences here. Again, any files you place in this folder here will be automatically synchronized to the web. So if your computer crashes, you have them backed up. And also, if you're not on your own computer, you can access your files through a web browser. You can place any files in here. Google Drive can synchronize any kind of file. It doesn't matter what type of file it is. It doesn't have to be a Google Doc. Other little customizations we've added to your laptop just to make your life a little bit easier. Since OS X doesn't include a quick way to see your screen resolution anymore, we've added an app called Display Menu. If you click on that, you'll see different resolutions you can pick from. This is especially helpful when connecting to a projector, when you frequently need to switch to this resolution or back to your native resolution of 1280 by 800. You'll also find in the menu bar a little lock icon, which is the keychain, and it allows you to lock your screen when you're not going to be around your computer for a while. So if you know you're going to leave your room and there may be someone that has access to your computer, or anytime you leave your computer for that matter, you can click on the lock and say lock screen. What this does then is lock the screen, and it requires a password to get back in. This does not log you out of your account, but it just locks the screen so that you need a password to gain access to the computer. So you can come right back afterwards, unlock your computer, and access your work. You also have access to change your input languages. You can change these and customize these by going to your keyboard preferences. We've also included an app called Day Zero that lets you see the calendar quickly from the menu bar. We've also made customizations to the Finder. When you open a window, you'll see that there's the path bar, the status bar that shows you file sizes and number of files. So we've included custom buttons here at the top of the toolbar, so that if you want to create a new folder, you can just click this button. If you want to get information about a file or a folder, such as size or what program opens that file, you can click on the info button. And also, if you want to delete a file, you don't have to drag it to the trash can anymore or use the command delete key combination, but you can just click the delete button and it will delete the file for you. We've also added all the default folders in the left hand side. And then finally, for Finder, AirDrop is a very useful feature. If you click on AirDrop and someone else close to you who also has an operating system that has AirDrop, if they also click on AirDrop in their Finder, then they appear and you can drag and drop files to each other It's a very, very convenient way of sharing files without needing a flash drive. Something else that you should be aware of is the Launchpad app. So if you want to quickly see which applications are installed on your computer, or if you want to find one quickly and you're not a fan of Spotlight, you can click on Launchpad and you can scroll through the list of applications that's been installed on your computer. It's an easy way to find programs, kind of like the Start menu on Windows. When it comes to browsers, we've included Firefox and Chrome in the dock. Firefox, of course, you will need for RenWeb and some other websites that work better with Firefox. And Chrome is very, very useful for all your Google apps and Google Docs. So we've customized the home pages a little bit, and we've also included some of the default bookmarks that we use at the school. So if you want to put in a maintenance request, or you want to see the library catalog, you want to go to RenWeb, Moodle, your different school sites, they're all available right there. Also, our EdTech website is right there, so that you can see all the training materials we put out and all the parent conferences we host. Something we want to encourage all teachers to do in Chrome as well is to sign into the browser so that your bookmarks get backed up and all your preferences in Chrome get stored. So if you click on this little button here and you go to Settings, you'll see that the first option there is Sign into Chrome. And if you sign into Chrome, all your bookmarks that you have previously saved, or all the bookmarks that you save now, will get synchronized to the internet and saved in your Google account, so that if you ever lose your computer or your computer crashes, you walk up to your new computer, sign into the browser again, and all your settings are brought back as they were before. It's a very, very useful thing to do, and also allows you to add multiple accounts this way through the users option. So if you sign in, all your settings, bookmarks will get backed up, and then if you have additional Google accounts you want to add, you go to users and you just add more, and you get a very, very easy way to switch between user accounts that way. I want to highlight one application that you might find useful instead of the default screenshot utility. It's called Skitch. When you open Skitch, you'll see that it allows you to take screenshots, but also after you take a screenshot you can mark it up, which is useful sometimes if you want to create instructions for your students. So I'll go ahead and close it here. It looks like it's closed, but actually you can see here that Skitch is running still. And so the key combination for Skitch is Command-Shift-5. Just like a screenshot on your Mac is Command-Shift-4 or Command-Shift-3. Command-Shift-5 lets you take a screenshot with Skitch. And then if you click Capture, you can then have the screenshot available to mark up. So you can add arrows, you can add text, you can add squares, all kinds of shapes, you can highlight, you can blur out pieces of text that you don't want people to see, you can also crop the image. Many things you can do with Skitch just to quickly mark up your screenshots. Now if you have an Evernote account and you sign into it, it will save all your screenshots and upload them to the web. If you don't have an Evernote account and you don't want to sign up for one, when you close Skitch, it will delete the screenshot. So you need to either drag it out to save it on your desktop, or you can drag it directly into your documents. Even on the web it works very, very well. Even in email, if you want to just drag the screenshot with your annotations on it into your email. So let's talk about printing. If you want to print a document, you go to File, Print, as you usually do. But now we've installed the presets for you. So there's a black and white preset and a color preset. The network printers have already been configured. And A4 is the default paper size for new documents. But all your old documents, if they're not A4, when you print, you'll still get the message about bypassing the paper size and using the A4 tray on the printer. But for new documents, the default will be A4. And so once you've set all your options you like, if you click print, you get a pop-up menu. And if you type in your printing ID number and you click OK, that number will be remembered and your print job will be sent to the printer. So next time you don't have to type in your number. Next time you'll see the pop-up and you can just click OK. This was done mainly so that you can see that your print job's actually working and that your printer ID number hasn't been forgotten. If you print and you don't see this pop-up, then it means your print job's not going to show up at the printer. I'd like to encourage you to also back up your computer. You'll see in the menu bar there's a time machine icon and it says time machine has not been configured. Obviously it's a new computer and you have to do that yourself. If you need any help with this, we're happy to help you in the EdTech department. But I would highly recommend that you back up your computer with Time Machine. It makes transferring files and migrating your accounts and things much easier. And it's definitely a very good automated backup solution. We released a handout earlier this year about Time Machine, and if you need any help, please see the EdTech department.